When you died, you were a mother. You were not working at the time?
No.
Okay, so
Homemaker.
it's 1970, you're a 30-year-old mom, you have 3 children, you die on an operating table, and then God shows you things that are going to happen in the future. A couple of things that have been, one thing that has been happening, but you really didn't know much about, and then things we had never heard of. Let's talk about those. Abortion is the first one.
Okay, he showed me, he said, now you're going to remember these things. And he showed me the abortions first. You have to realize this was January 1970. No one had even heard of abortions. And
because Roe v. Wade was not legalized till, it was not the deciding factor till, what, 3 years later?
Yeah. And he showed me all the babies, billions, not millions, but billions of babies that were going to be destroyed. And he showed me that it was going to go up to the time of their birth, which, partial birth. And I remember I couldn't understand it, okay? There are some things that I can understand, and that was one thing I couldn't understand because I love children so much, and to think a mother would want to destroy her baby.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
You saw the actual physical abortion?
No, he just showed me the babies, but he explained. I knew what it was, and
in their bits and pieces afterwards.
And I remember turning back to him, and I was crying, and he was crying. And he said, you see what mankind thinks of my gift of life. And that was the first time when I touched his tears. It was also the beginning of me realizing that my body was not there, it was just my soul. And he said, now watch more. And it was like, again, like this movie camera type thing. He showed me the euthanasia.
What did you see? Because I'm sure you didn't know what you were looking at first.
I saw people being put down like animals, given medication that stopped their hearts.
Old people, young people, who were they?
All ages. And he said no one has a right to take a life but Almighty God, because he gives the life, and no one has a right to take it.
Por primera vez en la historia fue aplicada la eutanasia a un niño en Bélgica.
Más veces de lo que quisiera y de lo que puede controlar. El procedimiento planea realizarlo en Bélgica a finales de este año, un país donde está legalizado.
And I can remember I asked about euthanasia because I didn't understand what it was, and I wasn't even sure of the terminology. And he said this is what mankind is going to be doing. Then he said, of what? He said that it wasn't the word cloning, I don't know what he used, but he said man was going to try to make life, and that they were going to start fooling around with the genes and the cells and try to make life. And then I saw these jars, like jars, and I could still see these look like babies in it, hooked up to something, some kind of a machine. It was like an artificial womb type thing. And when their little eyes opened, when their eyes opened like they were looking out of the womb, the eyes were dead. There was nothing. And
is that because they had not been anointed by God, they had not received a soul? Because a lot of people argue that if there is a life that is made, then God has allowed it to happen, and so that there has to be a soul.
But you see, this is what's happening with mankind. We think we're becoming smarter than God, and many men think that they are God. And when they do that, you're traipsing and stepping on His territory, and He's not going to allow that. And right now, they're out there selling baby parts from aborted babies. There's a big market in that, and it's like the stuff that's going on, all the things that were shown to me has come to pass. Mm-hmm. And I know that they're working on this cloning thing, and I just know it, and I don't know how to stop it. You know, all I can do is talk about it and hope that people become wise enough, because when sorry. This is, if I had known,
That's okay.
I would have brought a Kleenex.
That's okay.